Yeah, just one more thing that everybody has to worry about when we're dealing with red tide already.
I'm actually so glad Bo did this story because I've been asking myself, why are there so many in my own backyard?
Yeah. A lot of you are probably seeing it. We've seen a lot on social media of people talking about this.
Gross.
For sure, yeah. Okay, and so we're also talking about the rain. A lot of you getting a lot of rain today. It came down hard.
This is day 2 where some spots, they've been hovering in those upper 70s for a substantial amount of time, a time that we would typically already see those lower to mid 90s. And that didn't happen for many folks. And it's all thanks to that rain-cooled air that swept through early this morning, kind of just lingered through lunchtime. And then we kept that mostly cloudy sky just covering us all afternoon long. Just as we speak, especially along the coastline, we're starting to see some of those blue skies break through, of course, just in time for sunset, which should be a beautiful one this evening, just before 8:30. We are picking up some light showers up to our northern counties right along I-75. This is more of a nuisance rain because it just is a steady light to moderate rain that coats the highway and keeps it soggy. At least through parts of I-4 and down into 275, we are seeing some of that rain break apart. But again, those roads are likely still soggy from showers earlier today. Lakeland, Haines City, you're still dealing with that light, steady rainfall, patches of it at this time. Eastern portions of Hardy, DeSoto, even into Highlands County, a little bit more isolated, but we do think that this is going to dissipate as we go through about sunset and through late tonight, with about a 20 to 30% chance for an isolated shower or two lingering behind. But this is really the view we've had for much of the day. Live right now over St. Pete, our Mahaffey Theater weather camera showing you that mostly cloudy sky facing back out towards the beaches. That's where we're seeing a little bit more of that blue sky break apart, even down into our southern locations. 83 degrees in St. Pete, 82 in Tampa. Yeah, it still feels warmer than that, but it doesn't have us sitting in that triple-digit feels-like temperature all afternoon long. That actually did bring our temperatures down and make it a little bit more comfortable despite all that humid air. So over the next couple of hours, again, 20 to 30% chance to keep some of that isolated lingering rain. It's just going to be in a few spots, with temperatures staying on the warm side, gradually falling further and further into those lower 80s and upper 70s. Today was another day where we just had an abundant amount of moisture overhead that allowed for us to just keep those steady showers in some spots, kind of training over the same locations. But starting tomorrow, we'll see a little bit of a transition, especially into the weekend as well, where a little bit of that drier air will start to pulse in, and that will at least give us a lower rain chance and lower coverage. Not a complete zero in time for the weekend, but you will notice higher heat and less scattered rain on the radar. So here we go to the next couple of hours. See how things really kind of quiet down. They dissipate even by tomorrow morning. We will look out for the coast to see some of those showers first bubbling up along the coast and along I-75. Very similar pattern to what we've seen the past couple of mornings, but I don't think the coverage is going to be as impressive. And some of these won't even stick around as long as they have been the last several mornings, becoming scattered into the afternoon, and just in time for the weekend, we will see that coverage area become a little less impressive. You can kind of see here with our rain chances over the weekend, they do barely dip down. What's going to happen is into early next week, another boundary starts to sink in. That's going to allow a surge of moisture overhead and increasing rain chances a little more widespread going into the first half of next week. So I'm trying to soak in the weekend as much as you can. Tonight's pattern is going to stay very similar to what it has the last several evenings, with that 30% chance for some lingering rain, mostly cloudy, very warm and muggy, and only getting hotter as we wrap up the week.